Hi, Angel. All right. Another topic, not really, same topic as before. We continue for securities. Okay. Um, Before we go further, I want to remind you, for example, the copy of a file can be done by the command cp. And if you want to make a bulk tape recordings, then there'll be tar. We didn't try tar yet. It'll come later. For symbolic link, if we want to make, for example, here 17 March 25 hello.txt file. But if you want to have that once here, much another, or vice versa. If you want to, you wanna access the same file from anywhere under the same name, then you can use symbolic link. This will come also later, okay? But I want you to see here. If you see the file server of your Linux operating systems, then on top there's a slash. We call this top or root. So this is a root directory or top directory or slash. Usually under there, home, but let's suppose this is our file server. So right below the top, JUN there and pi, another. And then pi has a subdirectory called John Yun, which has 17 March 25. If I want to access this particular, this is a directory, this particular file from JUN, then I can do this symbolic link. So we'll do that a little later. Not a little later, but later. But I want you to see that all of this possible. You can copy the way that we can share files. You can, of course, you can copy it. Then we have two different versions of the files, right? Another one is, I want to keep the same original file at one place. And wherever I am, I'm going to work on that file, the same file. Then we need to have a link. We call that symbolic link. Physically, file is available at one time at one location, but we can make it available from anywhere by having that symbolic link. That's what I am telling you. Okay. So that is a little bit of motivations. That technique will come soon. And we looked at this, file permissions. We can use by number or by symbolic. And file ownership, we'll look to that last class. Now, let's say we have that type of file called file.txt, and owned by me, JUN. By the way, I'm going to write it here, right? Okay. So I have IASP 221. I want to make a directory, another subdirectory called October 16. I will get into that subdirectory. So change directory, OCT 16. Right now, nothing. I want to create a file. There are many ways that you can create a file, right? Android.
Yeah.
Give me one way that you can create a file.
One way, if you want to make a directory,
A file. Okay.
if you would, when you want to change directly, that's like a change file. So which, I think maybe it's like MK dirt. Is that your doing? Make dirt?
Yeah, that's what we did. But there's a making directory. But any file that we can contain text and numbers.
I understand.
I think you can use some of the application program called the Nano or VI. Echo. Okay. Use Echo. Or if you want to create a empty file, what is the command that you can create on empty file? Angel? Come on. There is a command. What is it? Check. No. No, Nano is using applications.
Oh, okay.
Empty file. The very simple way that you can create an empty file. Simply touch it, right? Touch, then you can create an empty file. There are many ways that you could do, right? But if you want to enter anything, then you can do. If you want to type more, John, explain about Nano. Nano is a program, right? Application program that you can edit a file. So Nano and then file.txt. And you can type it. Okay? This is a sample file edited by Nano. More will come. And if you want to write out, then there is bottom. There are some the command there, right? So write out, Control O. Because I already specified the file name, which is called the file.txt. You simply enter, and then if you want to, and then there is. This guy says wrote to 2 lines. Yeah, this guy know how to count. And now I want to exit, Control X. And when I see the file permission bit, then I can see RW dash R dash dash R dash dash, right? That is very similar to this, but not yet. So my question to you, how can I make just like this exact the same bit that you can see on the slide? What is the number that you could do? By the way, what is the command that you should use first in order to change the mode? So what is CH mode. And if I want to use a numeric approach, the one number that we use, usually 3 numbers, 3 digits, right?
7.
Oh, great. Why you think 7?
Well, because you want the
I have all
full
WX,
yeah,
right?
you want full privileges. The read, write, and execute. That's 7.
Right, full privileges, then that is a 7.
User,
For user, owner, and then group. In this case, RW.
RW would be 4.
R is 4, W is 2,
So that's 6.
6.
So that's 7.
And then finally, WX. What is WX? For others.
7, 6.
Krishna. You're from mathematicians. Okay. From mathematician ancestors. So you know how to add numbers. So W is 2, X is 1. 3. Followed by Jamara. You have to complete the command. Change mode and number. And finally, file name, right? Johnny, I want to give you a big.
Give me my final right now.
I wish you could. Okay. The word that you pick will become true. All right? But not by any miracle, but by your effort.
What file do you change?
File.txt. All right, then I can see. Is it
Yeah.
exact same? Yeah, good. Okay, so let's work. So this slide says there is a sticky bit. Sticky bit. Sticky bit. Come on, tell me when you hear about the sticky. No, you don't have to read that. Just your feeling when you hear sticky.
Sticky bit. Oh, I'm thinking sometimes things won't change, so you have to go with
Wow.
pseudo, right? So that you can
No,
have. No?
don't go too far.
Oh,
okay?
sorry, my bad.
You stop there.
Alright.
If you go one step further, then your answer is a 50% correct. The other 50% wrong. Okay, so sticky bits ensures the only file owners can delete or modify their files. So sticky bit means if you have a sticky bit, then stick to it so no one else can delete. No one else can write. That's a sticky. Hi, Chris. Okay, there's a sticky bit. Why that happens? Look at that. This file, God bless you. This file, whoever in my group can write it, right? And then whoever, hey, this is others. What does that mean? Everybody can write on it. So one of the operations that you can do with the right privileges is delete, right? Think about that. If you have a permit to write, you write and you remove everything and then save it. That means write, right? So deletion is possible also with the right permission. Look at this. If you have W for all others, then everyone came here can delete my file. Even if others have a right access to the directory, may be able to delete this. I do not want it, right? We need to practice it. How do you know other? Then we need to create, right? Unless we create other, we don't know who other. But I think I already did some here. So let's create more user. Oops, this is not. Okay. When I go one step above, there's some ones. So I want to delete. How can you delete users? DL user, right? If you are not for sure, then you need to look up manual. Of course, we do not remember all, right? Sometimes even that command, then we need to Look, the manual. Del user, del group. Remove a user or group from the system, and then there is a something that I want to do. I want to here remove home also, okay? Dash remove dash home. I want to use it like that. So what I want to do here, I want to do sudo. Two of the one already there, I'm going to remove it. Del, delete, user, dash, remove, home. Is there remove home all option or remove home only? Remove home. Okay, remove home is enough. So we do remove home. And then who? CYCMD. That is removed. And I want to also remove. You guys, you do not have that user, so you don't need to. I'm going to give you the way that you can remove. So OT Kashu. So you remove them. Who am I right now? Jaeyun. Can I see if I can log in? If they are still alive, I may. But it says when I try to log into them, then it says the user Okashu does not exist. Okay, so completely they are gone. Okay, so there is no. Remember we have Okashu before, and then what is the other one? Yeah, CYCMD there. So they are gone. Now we want to create. By the way, the next slide I described it here. So we have to create a group cyber. I want to see if we have a group cyber. Sudo add group add. I think both are available. Add group, add or manipulate users group. Okay, so see if we can do. Sudo add group cyber. Oh, cyber is already exist. Okay, but if you want to del sudo delete group cyber, you can delete it, right? So that you can add cyber. Not cyber is available. So we create the cyber, add Jaeyun to cyber. So I want to, how can you add? Sudo this is chmod -ang. I want to see it, right? So make sure man chmod. Man add the user. So option. This is a long way. Let's see. Man ch user. I don't think it is available. No. Man ch mode ch change. Okay. Let's see. It is this man user mod. Okay, modify a user account. So we have a append here, and then group here, -g group. So we are going to use that command. So what we want to do here, what I'm trying to do here is add Jyun to Cyber. That's what I'm trying to do. Okay, here, this is what I am trying to do. In this case, you need to use user mode. Not change mode, user mode. So I want to ask you something about user mode. Your midterms. So sudo user mode -a. So I'm going to append the new user to the group called Cyber, and the group name is, so that is uppercase G, and I want to do Cyber. Who do I want to add? Jyun. Okay, so for example, if I want to see groups Jyun, then I may be able to see here Jyun has these many groups. One of them here is Cyber, right? This is a list of groups where Jyun is belonging to. Create a file, we already did, right? This is what we did. Its owner is Jyun, and group is Cyber. Oh, I want to change the Cyber. For example, when I do here ls-l, what is a group right now? Group is Jyun, right? Owner is Jyun, and group is also Jyun. I want to change group to Cyber from Jyun. Okay, I want to see my cheat sheet. Oh, there's change ownership. So sudo change owner. So let's see the manual, chown. Change file owner and group. Okay. So sudo change owner. Owner is Jyun. Group is Cyber. Finally, the file name. I want to change the ownership of that specific file. Which file? File name is file.txt. Now I want to see the file permission again. Then very nicely it says group is Cyber. Owner is Jyun. by chown, change ownership. Jaeyoon colon cyber. When you do have Jaeyoon colon cyber, then first name is the owner. Second name after colon, that is the group name. So very nicely we made it. And the file permission to the file is something like this. Yeah, we already changed it, right? So RWX, RW dash dash WX. Copy file to file sticky.txt. So let's make simply right now I have one file. I want to copy the file. So file.txt to file sticky.txt. We need to practice the sticky bits. So we have two files. File that we had was originally that file permits. And then when I copied it, file, the permission bits is, what is it? 741, right? This is a 741. By default, 741. Because this is a 4 for the group, and X is 1. So 741 is the group. That is the file permission for this, by default. When I didn't do anything, but I just simply copied it, okay? Create two users, CYCMD and OT cashew. So I want to, so how can you create a user? Sudo add user and CYCMD. So your new password, I want to do CYCMD, same as it. One more time, CYCMD. And then I want to hit return all others. Is this correct? Yes. See if it is corrected. So I can say ls/home, where CYCMD is created. Yes, I have CYCMD here, right? That is created. Similarly, I want to create OT cache. OT CASU. So OT CASU. OT CASU. Hit enter. And then finally yes. And I want to see if it is created. So I have CA cashew and CYCMD. So actually this is done, right? So add CYCMD to Cyber. Cyber is a group, right? So how can you? What is the command that we did? What is the command? You can ask a question after this. Chris, what is the command to add a user to a specific group? Brian, voluntarily.
It's like a guess. It has something to do with add user. To add user.
Add user is right, yeah. So what is the So sudo user ANG and then to cyber who CYCMD. Which is what happens? Is error or unknown? Oh, yeah, we don't. Is it add user AG? Append group. Add user. Add user. Is this something that we did? Let's look at history. Oh, user mode. Oh. Yeah, user mode, not add user. User mode. Okay. We need to do. Okay, fix ours. User mode. User mode ANG. So actually, this, yes, unless you do that so frequently, or sometimes you may forget. Therefore, on your midterm exam, I ask you to bring cheat sheet, okay? So that you don't, yeah, better to memorize. But it's okay to bring cheat sheet. So I want to hit return. Hopefully it works, right? If you want to see the group where CYCMD belongs to, then you need to do groups CYCMD. Then CYCMD is himself, and of course everybody is a user, and then cyber. Okay, so we did that. I wrote here user mode, right? So this is the same as that one. And then set a sticky bit to file sticky.txt. I want to do, okay, I want to make this same as that. Or let me check others. Here, file.txt. Okay, let's practice the sticky bits. Yeah, one slide after this. So let's try to do this, because the next one is, I have something different, right? T here, X, and all T. We can make this. Let's make this, and we'll get this ready. Okay, file sticky.txt file. I want to change it to this permission bits. So what is the number that I can use? The first number is 7. Dumont, you are on export. What is the second number? 4. And then 1-digit number. Another 4. Let's forget about this. Okay? Let's forget about this, because we didn't do anything about sticky bits. Forget it now. Okay, 744. So I want to make it. But actually, yeah, let's make it. change mode 744 file sticky.txt. So it looks like this. Okay. And I want to go back to the two slides back. Set a sticky bit to this file. So how can we set a sticky bit? Sticky bits. Our president finally joined us.
Well, sorry.
By the way, who is the vice president? Who is the secretary?
Gigi, and secretary is Harry,
Harris.
and the treasury handler is Mohammed Abu.
Who?
Mohammed Abu.
Oh, no. You are?
I'm security.
He's security.
Oh, security.
Yeah, most.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah. Physical security, right?
Yes. I think it doesn't have to be cybersecurity. So.
So everybody has some titles. Brian, you want a title? What do you want? Realtor. Oh, yeah, auditor. Brianna auditor. Okay. Sticky bits. So let's move few slides ahead. Why sticky bits? What write permission alone allows? If you have a write permission, then you can read that. If a directory has a write or execute permission for all users, any user can create new files in that directory. Any user can delete or rename any file in that directory. So deletion is also possible. That is because the deletion permission in Linux applies to the directory, not to the file itself. So if we have a 777, everyone can delete everyone's file. If some directory has, see here, this is a directory, right? If you have some directory D, RWX, RWX, and RWX, which means 777, right? 777. Then it's dangerous here, right? 777 may be good number at some location. Where? Have you been in there? Huh?
Vegas.
I've been there a couple of times.
Slot machine.
Slot machine. If you have 777, then you have coins dropped. But 777 is not that much good in Linux, particularly if there is a D. Because all the files within that directory can be affected by 777, which means can be deleted. All, doesn't matter, there are a million files there saved, but accidentally, if somebody says 7, not necessarily 777, but the last one is 1, therefore it could be 1, could be 3, could be 7, and could be 4 also. Then that comes with the X. Dangerous. The problem without the sticky bits. So if we do not set the sticky bit, the files that we have here, there's no sticky bits at all. Right? We don't see any clue here, sticky bits. We don't know what it is yet. Imagine your Raspberry Pi has a shared directory /tmp or /vir shared. Then it is a directory like this. Okay. Then if somebody come here and then rm for remove, that is possible. Okay. For some reason, because this is owned by me, I do not want anybody easily delete my file. So I want to stick it something. That is by doing change mode plus T and then file. Then it'll be a sticky bits. Okay, so in this case, I want to make this a sticky bits. Oh, by the way, let's add more. Others plus W file sticky bits ls minus L. Then everybody can do right for this file. What that means is that because everybody can write it, so everybody can delete it as well. Okay, so I want to make it sticky bits. So how can I do? CH mode
Sorry.
and then plus T and then file sticky bits. Oh, sorry. All looks like T, right? My mistake. Like this. Plus W means grant write privileges. Grant sticky bits. Sticky bits, therefore, it can be deleted only by owner. So we don't need to say O plus T. When we grant sticky bits, automatically it goes to the owner only. No one else.
You can make the file 777, right?
And then
Everybody
sticky
has
bits.
full- and then add sticky bits, and it's full privileges except for
That's yeah. We will practice that after this. Okay. So if we do this, then we have here. This is sticky bit. Okay. So I want to touch all file.txt, and then change mode 777 to that all file.txt. Then it is a 777, right? All F is a 777. But I want to make a sticky bit. Then ch mode plus T to all file.txt. And ls minus L, then I have here sticky bits. Okay. I'm not sure why it has an uppercase T. I want to call here. Lowercase t indicates the sticky bit is set. Uppercase T, the sticky bit is set, but execute permission is not granted. Lowercase t execute, okay. So lowercase t, uppercase, the only difference is, okay, if you have lowercase t, we can execute it. Execute. If you do not have execute, then simply uppercase T. Okay, that is the difference. So you cannot delete this. Anyone cannot delete. So we need to see if anyone can delete that, okay? So in order to do that, we have two users, right? We have two users. If we go up home, then CYCMD is in the group cyber, and OTC, OT Cashew is just a regular user. So I want to have another. Here. Confused. Okay. So here I want to do sudo u cycmd. So who am I? I am cycmd. Here again, su ot cache, ot cache. Who am I? I am ot cashew. Okay, so I want to go up one more and see if I can go. This cache CACMD and OT cashew, they cannot go others home directory, right? For example, here, this guy is what is this? OT cashew, right? If I want to go in, for example, CD CYCMD, then I do not have privileges, right? Permission denied. Why? Because CYCMD here, it says no one can come in. If you want to come in, then you need to have here execute. Execute can execute the command cd, change directory. That is another execution, right? But here, if you want to go in cd jun, see what happens. Is it allowed or not allowed? Allowed, right? So CYCMD can get in jun. Same thing here. CYCMD can get in jun. This guy. Right now, this is a CYCMD's home, right? Tilde. How can I go up and get into jun? What is the expression? CD after CD. After CD, you have to one level up. How can you go up?
Oh, the two dots.
Dot dot. After that, /jun. See? This guy is jun and this guy is jun also. In this case, we go up manually and then jump into jun. In this case, from my home, I want to back up one and jump down to jun. And now here we need to find out where that is. Or ls is not available, but we can go into what is here, IASP 221 and OTC 16. Let's see, CD IASP 221 OTC 16. I didn't check the permission. If I want to check the permission, then I need to see here IASP C. Yeah, not IS. IASP. Where am I? I do not have IASP. IASP there, right? So LS minus L IASP. I know why. So because this guy showed me inside of that. IASP I can do execute, so that is okay. So I can do IASP and OTC 16. Let's check more. IASP 221 and find out if I can go into OTC 16 if I have X here, because I have X, so that I can get it. So this will work, right? So I can see the file that we looked at. I'm not Jae-yoon. Look at this. I'm not Jae-yoon. I'm not. Oh, this guy is in cyber. But in this case, this guy. Oh, this guy. Who am I? Oh, this OT. So this guy does not have anything, right? So CD ISP 221 slash OCT 16 and OT cashew, this guy, not involved in any of this. Not the owner, not the group. This guy may be okay cyber, right? This is CYCMD is in a cyber group. But anyway, like this. So now, can I delete this? All F. So I want to try to delete, okay? How can I delete? What is the command for delete a file? Delete a file. RM for remove. So RM and the all F txt. So what is, if I give you this in your midterm exam, what would happen? I give you this command. You may say, it will be deleted, number one. Number two, it will not be deleted.
Yeah, it will not be deleted.
Reason for that?
Because the sticky.
Yeah, sticky, right? Sticky bits there. So when I try to delete, it says permission denied because of that sticky bits. What if here Jae-yoon said CH mode. I want to, where I am. Okay, OCT 16. Okay, I want to make another file, touch sumf.txt and ls minus l, then sumx, like this, right? So let's see if we can delete it. Sumf. This guy says, what is that? This guy says, remove write protected regular empty files sumf. If you say yes, then it'll be deleted. What that means is that this is write. It is not protected because there is no sticky bits. But this guy, anyone, does not have a write privileges, right? Although it does not have a write privileges, if you say yes, then it will be deleted. If you say no, then it will not delete it. Okay, so
Wait. What's the bubble
No, we were talking about the sticky bits. Yeah, you. Why? Okay. Yeah. Right. So don't. All right. So let me give you one more. I want to make another example, not the sum f, but I want to make a touch ss.txt, and I want to add ch mode and all others. I want to put the w ss.txt. Therefore, ss.txt has w here, which is different from sumf, right? W here. So if this guy try to rm ss.txt, then what happens? Will there be any question? Will there be any question as before we have here, this kind of questions, or simply delete it? Simply delete it. See what happens. Oh. Can I access permission denied? Why access permission denied? Let's see. Maybe I want to put X also.
There you go.
Okay, then it'll be like this. So all others can execute, write, and read, can do anything. So if I want to do here rmxx, still permission. Why it is not? Permission denied. Cannot remove. It shouldn't be like that. I don't know why.
RMF, RM-F.
RM should work. Yeah. RM-F, then, yeah, of course that is file. Yeah. So see RM. Remove file F is a false, right? You want to force it. Yeah. If we would force, then I think it. I'm not sure why as is. So in theory, it should work because we can do. Others can do anything. But I think if we enforce it, I think it should work. Right? Still denied.
I have a question.
Right.
Is the user the same part of the group as Jayun?
No, it's it.
Then
Other. These are all others. What this means all others, not
Which
necessarily
would be
group.
you included, right?
Yeah, everyone.
Right.
Everyone.
But I mean,
I am who I am right now. Who am I? I'm OT cache. OT cache is groups OT cache.
if you
What?
if you add execute permission to
Right. We need to. One possible reason here is if we do RM, if RM command first read it. Oh, still I have a read permission there, right? But write is a little different. We'll come back here a little later. Let's try to. Okay, sticky bits not working, right? anyone cannot delete the sticky if it is a sticky bits. For example, then if I want to delete RM file sticky, then of course the permission denied. For all others, it is not sticky bits. So if I want to do, you know what I want to do? I want to make it one the other way here. I want to copy man CP. I want to copy everything. Copy recursively. Copy whole. Recursively. Copy directory recursively. Okay, this is recursively. So I want to do copy minus all OCT 16 to OCT 16B. So everything, I have another version of OTC. Okay, and also if I want to see LS minus L, then OTCB, they are the same, right? So if I want to do OCT 16B, okay, so this guy does not have any T of those, right? Any sticky bits here. When I copy sticky bits is removed. If I do not have any sticky bits, see what happens. That should be in that way. So previously, this directory, I have sticky bits here, right? That may affect, I do not know. I mean, because anything here, then entire directory may be affected. That is my, we need to make sure if it is the case. So, for example here, ss.txt. Can I delete this? I want to give chmod others plus write ss.txt. Therefore, I have this. So ss IM OT cache is others, which can do anything. So if I want to rm ss.txt, still not.
If you, Professor, I want to, would you please add the execute or write permission to the group?
No,
group?
this, right?
Yes.
How about just use it?
How about user?
I mean, if you add execute.
This guy is not user. This is not in the group. This guy is in others.
Right.
Only one thing that I can see here. Only one thing. Now I can tell you. Watch this. Watch this. Okay. Home. When I do this, I do not have all here, right? In order to delete, then I have to first read and delete. That may be the reason. That happens to write. If I want to edit it, then I have first to read it and then delete. So I wanna give chmod other read to Jyun. If I want to do that, I need to do sudo. Therefore, I have here R and X for Jyun. So when I get in Jyun, IASP21, I have here read and execute. That's fine. So IASP 221, and I want to see read and execute. That's fine. Okay. Hopefully, in this case, it should work. That my reasoning.
I see.
is working. Oops.
Survey says.
Yes. Oh.
Okay. Add execute permission.
Huh?
To the very
It's a
first.
permission denied. It's not
User
moving.
grouping.
That's what we are wondering. Yeah. Why?
I think I got it.
What?
Sudo.
Sudo can do anything. We're not talking about sudo. We're talking about permission bits. Okay? We're playing with the permission bits.
If we that. You know, the user.
Let's refresh here. That's or I'm not sure. Or here's one last thing that I want to do. I want to exit this and the recom. Su OT cache OT cache. I want to do JUN ISP 221 and OCT 16B, and I am back here, and now I want to do access.txt. Oh, still.
Add that execute permission.
Permission denied. Can now remove. That's all. I'm not sure why. Okay, let's. Okay, if you want to give sticky bits, then you need to do plus sign T. If you want to remove it, minus sign T, which is the revoke, right? Revocation. Back here. Right. This is another example that we did. We looked at two accounts, right? And we have two guys. Let's go back to 16. Here, where am I? This is a OCT CMD. Groups CYCMD. Then the CYCMD in the group of cyber. So there is a cyber this. So this guy can, as a group, this guy can write it, right? So see if this guy can write. So I want to do nano file.txt. You guys see what I am trying to do? Look at this. CYCMD is in the group cyber. So okay. As a group, if I am in the group, then I have all W privileges, which means I can read and I can write, right? So I can execute this command nano. Nano is an application program, the editor. So that program open and read that file for me to edit. That is what that program can do. So I have the permission according to that permission bit. So if this works, then that works, right? Yeah, that works, right? So that I can from here as in cyber group, I am authorized to edit. And then I can do Control O. I want to see if it is right out. Control O. Yeah, I can write it, right? Even if that file is not owned by me, it is owned by Jae-yoon. But because I am in the group which has the privileges, I am able to, right? But this guy, OT cache is not. So I want to go back to OCT16. Hold on. Let me finish this first. So this is that ones, but this guy is not in that. So I want to do same thing. Nano file.txt. What happens? Error reading file.txt. Permission denied in red. Okay? So why? Because I want to go out. How can I go out? I want to exit, right? Control X. Modify filter. No, I don't need to. Come back here. Then I do not have read permission. I do not have a read permission. If I do not have a read permission, Nano application cannot read it to load into that application domain. Therefore, nothing can do. That Nano can be opened, but file cannot be loaded. See, when I do this, that opened, but file content not loaded because it does not have read permission. I'll get back to you. Okay. His question first.
Well, you add writing permission to JUN not directory, but not necessarily the file, but
I try to do, from all along the path. Yeah, I try to read the permission to check whether it works, but it didn't work.
I believe the right permission is necessary in this instance, Professor.
Right permission?
yes,
In order to delete.
not to the file, but
No, along the all the path to that directory.
JU's home directory needs to have
I know,
right for others.
but along all the way, I'm not sure.
No, just JU's right, JU's home directory and the file that you're trying to delete. They both have to have right permissions in order for OT caching to delete it.
That is dangerous. That is why we have sticky bits.
Okay. I also had a question about this one specifically. Since others don't have the read permission, can they use something that's not a pager function like cat? Can they do cat?
Cat is nothing but read.
They can't append
You mean
like a function. Append.
you mean echo and append. That works. Echo and append. Yeah, watch this. This nano. If I want to use nano, because the nano program needs to first read. Is there any other way that I can write? Yes. Echo. Mohammed, yeah, you are the expert in echo. Echo as I'm not sure. That's okay. I'm not talking about you, but someone else with that name, as Muhammad said. And then if I do append, which is double greater than sign, and to that file, would this work? It should work. Why? Echo does not need to read it. Echo simply attach. Although I do not have a write permission. I do have a write permission. Therefore, I can write it. Although I do not have a read permission, because echo does not have to read, but I still can write using echo and redirection. It should work. Should it work? Let's see.
You're just checking it.
You can play it. Does it works or not?
I
mean,
thought it works.
If you
Okay. Omar said it works. Okay. So, see, Omar wins and Dumon, you said it doesn't work?
I think it works. If
It
you-
works. Oh, both of you works. Then it should work. Oh yeah.
Ah,
Let's see. I want a cat. Here, this is his file, so he can see it, right? So 4616, and then if I do cat file.txt, see if there is a Muhammad. Oh yeah, Muhammad, as Muhammad said. Okay, that's what it says. I think we covered everything so far. This is the numeric with that, right? Yeah. This is it for tonight. Any questions?
Question.
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever get to delete that user thing?
Delete that user. Can I delete those guys?
No, remember you tried to remove the file and it was like give you a problem?
The previous RM.
Yeah.
I'll let you know. Catch up, okay? Next time if I see what it is, right. Right now, still permission tonight. I want to figure out what probably RM program not only delete and do something. So I need to figure out why RM not permitted. Yeah, there's a cool question. Thank you for reminding me. All right. See you next Tuesday. Yeah.
Thank you.
Hi, Joseph.
Thank you for today's lesson. Like I said, I didn't mean to get going. I was just got a phone call.
Why you are so demanding, right?
Oh,
You are so demanding.
I didn't mean to.
Hi, everyone. All right, I am going to give you a makeup lecture, trying to have the similar the environment that we had in class. What I want to make sure here, remember that the CYCMD, this is a user. Let me bring this up. Excuse me. When I say who am I, there's a CYCMD. And now we are in Jae-yoon's directory where there is OTC and files are here, right? And also similarly, OT cache here. What we failed in class was the remove of the file. So for example, if I want to remove ss.txt, our understanding here, so deletion of this file is possible according to this file permission. OTCA cache is in other group. Meanwhile, CYCMD is in cyber group. All others, according to this file permission, this file can be removed. But when I do this, permission is denied. So I looked at the process of this remove, and I realized that the process of remove is conducted as follows. This file, ss.txt, all the files here are contained in the directory OTC16, right? So OTC16 is a directory which is nothing but a container. This container contains all the files within that container. Okay? Now we can think of a removal. When we remove, if we consider this file only, as far as a file permission, this can be removed. But the issue here is that removal of a individual file is not only that file to be removed, because it is contained in a container, so container needs to release it. All right? If container does not release the file, then we cannot remove the file. That's what happens here. Although according to this file permission, this file can be removed. But when I do remove that file, permission denied. Why? Because when I came here, OT16, this is a container. This is the directory which contains all of those files. If you look here, for others can read, others can execute. I'm talking about this container. But container does not release, does not change it. The write permission is a change, right? Others cannot change this container OTC16. So watch this. If I change the mode to other, to grant write permission for that directory, which is nothing but the file, according to this, OTC16, then it will be changed to here, W. As far as that is possible, when I do this RM, SS, that, it should be also same as this, right? Because I can remove it. I can remove it. Not only the removal of this individual file as an element, but since this element is contained in a container, container should release it. Container should be also changed. So I allow it to be changed. So I want to remove it. Watch this. Now removed, right? So when I do ls-l, then this disappear, right? Do this, it's gone, right? What about this? I want to remove this. Same thing, some f.txt. But in this case, it cannot be removed because not because of this container, but because of this file, individual file, the file permission, there's no write permission to other, since cashew, OT cashew is in the other group. So this, because of file permission itself, this is not permitted, right? This is not permitted. So kindly, this operating system ask if I want to change this write protected. If I want to remove a write protection, which is this is a write permission is protected, but if I want to remove, still I can remove it. But in this case, it never forget to ask me, right? If I can do, I can do. If I don't say, oh, don't remove it, then it cannot be removed, right? It's still there. That's what I want to share with you. So clearly, remove is not only the file itself removable, but container should release the file to go. That's what happened. All right.